Now you know the company and the products and the latest trends in business. Syempre gusto mong malaman how you can capitalize dun sa business part. So, in life, there are two ways on how you look at it. Some people talaga, they acquire skills from 0 to 25 years old, and then they utilize skills, meaning they really work hard, and then eventually, they enjoy life. So, but there are people na they acquire skills and then they work hard and then they have to work smart. Ano ibig sabihin ng work smart? In life, for you to become wealthy, you have to accumulate one word. It's called asset. It's called working smart. When you say asset, it's money going into your pocket. Kapag kapalabas yan, it's called liability. So let's talk about asset. Let's say may bahay ka. Asset ba yun or liability? Kapag ka tinitiran mo, liability yan. Pero pag pinapaupahan mo, asset. So, in our business, if you work for 3 to 5 years, you can create and accumulate asset, and then eventually, you can enjoy life more. Because if you wanted to become wealthy, you wanted to become successful in every aspect of your life. So, let's talk about yung first part muna, which is, di ba sabi natin, libreng mangarap, pero hindi libre ang mga pangarap. You wanted to have your own house and lot, you wanted to have your own car, education, travel, investment, and savings. For a simple life, 25 to 30 million. Some people will tell me, napakalaki naman yan, but you have to understand, di siya ganun kalaki, it's only simple life. Okay? I have a friend, sabi niya sa akin, simpleng buhay lang gusto niya 3-bedroom house. Tapos 2 kotse. Akala ko ba simple? Di ba some people, ang definition ng simpleng buhay, sa kalsada yung matutulog. No? If you can accumulate, if you can save 30,000 per month, for you to accumulate 25 to 30 million, it will take you 83 years. So, the question is, are you on the right track? So, isang factor for you to become successful is yung money. Pero may isang factor pa yun, it's called time and other factors. There are 5 types of people in terms of money and time. May mga tao, they have money, they don't have time. Syempre, pagka-graduate mo pa lang, you have the money but you don't have time. The second type of person, they don't have money, they don't have time. Alam mo, nung nagkatrabaho ako sa McDonald's before, ang income ko 24 pesos lang per hour. So masaya na ako noon. Pero napansin ko, sakto lang din siya every month. And then eventually, when I work in San Miguel Corporation, mas malaki naman talaga yung sahod ko doon. But napansin ko rin, parang sakto lang din every month. Hindi ko alam kung nakaka-relate kayo. Okay? Pero ang tawag nila dyan, parang petsa di peligro. Inihintay mo talaga yung 15 saka 30. No? So, most people, they don't know, or some people, they're in denial that every month they don't have money, walang natitira. There's a simple question. If you stop working today, how long can you live with the same lifestyle? If it's less than a year, then you qualify dun sa word na broke. Maybe you're not poor, because poor, na-accept mo na talaga na mahirap ka talaga. No? So, in my case, very important to understand that 85% of the whole workforce may belong to the second category. No money, and if you ask them if they're busy, they're too busy. The third type of person, these are people, pag na-promote ka na, you have the money, then you don't have the time. Napansin ko before, when I was still working, the higher the position, syempre, mas marami talaga yung time na ibibigay mo. Ako saludo ko sa mga OFW, kasi they have to earn money abroad, they have to leave their family, just to earn the money, but they don't have time. Di ba ang bilis lumaki ng mga bata? I'm a very family-oriented person. Isang taon ka lang mawala, iba na itsura ng anak mo. Tapos hindi na talaga kayo masyadong close. Yung pera nababawi yan, pero ang time, hindi siya talaga nababawi. Once it's gone forever. Okay, for good. The fourth type are people, they have the money, they have the time. Hopefully, meron kang naipon for your retirement. But the problem is, you're already old and sick. Okay? So, gusto mo mag-travel, hindi ka na makapag-travel kasi mahina na yung katawan mo. Pwede ka nang kumain. Okay naman, sarap ng pagkain. Problema, marami nang bawal sa'yo. The fifth category, we call it the type 5. These are people who have the money. At least, okay, meron ka malang 500,000 per month. Meron ka 500,000, okay, savings. Okay? Number 2, you're debt-free. Except for your house. No? And number 3, dapat every single month, meron kang spare money to reinvest, to save and reinvest. So I call that financial freedom. Number 2, dapat you have time freedom. Time is very important. So you have to create assets for you to have time freedom. And then you have you're healthier, of course, you're stress-free. And then you help other people, it's called significance. And for me, you'll be happier. because you can do the things that you really wanted. You can travel the world with your family. I call them type 5. Okay? And these people, they know the principle. The two types of income, it's called linear and leverage. Linear income means working hard. There's nothing wrong with working hard. I also work hard. Why? Because I live in squatters area for 20 years. And ako, I graduated from Pamantasan ng Luzon, Maynila. I also tried being waiter, student assistant, pedicab driver. Nag-work ako sa McDonald's for 5 years. So I know how to really work hard. Except that, hindi pa pwede yun lang pala yung formula, yung working hard. You also have to work smart. And according to John Paul Getty, sabi niya, I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 people than 100% of my own effort. Ano ibig sabihin nun? So let's talk about business. So McDonald's right now have 30,000 plus franchises. For you to have one McDonald's, you have to pay them 30 to 50 million, depende kung gaano kalaki sa kasan yung location niya. And every McDonald's franchise, the owner gets 3% royalties, perpetual income. That's why Ray Kroc earns 45 million pesos per day, okay, sa lahat ng mga McDonald's franchises. Yung kinita niya ng isang araw, hindi mo pa kinita ng buong buhay mo. Let's talk about Amazon. Amazon right now is the biggest, okay, retail, okay, distributor all over the world without any single store. Okay, they use cloud. Can you imagine? Jeff Bezos right now, 100 billion worth na siya. Okay? So that's how Amazon works. Okay? And ano yung strength ng Nu Skin? Yung strength ng company natin is the combination of the online infrastructure like a McDonald's and the offline infrastructure of Amazon combined. So we are open in 54 countries. So let's say, meron ka kaibigan na gustong bumili ng Loomis pa sa Singapore. You don't have to buy from the Philippines, i-deliver mo sa Singapore. No need. You just have to sign them up. Go to our website, www.nuskin.com. You have to choose Singapore, mag-assign ka sa Singapore, o order siya online, and then direct to consumer na. And for me, that's not only convenience, but that's speed of business. Let's say you have friends from North America. Let's say you have friends from Europe. Let's say you have friends from China, from Southeast Asia, from Pacific, from Middle East, from South Africa. All these countries na merong Nu Skin, the company will take care of all the logistics. Kaya ang sabi ko nga, okay, meron akong huge business without the headache of a traditional business. Okay? So, let's talk about our growth strategy. So, we have the platform right now. We call it Velocity. We have the products and we have the programs. Currently, we have a lot of programs for all the distributors all over the world to give us speed, no? To help us grow in our business. So, let's talk about how you will earn in a business. Okay, first, as a brand affiliate, I call it startup business. So, you can earn here, both online and offline, around 15 to 20,000 more or less. It can be more, it can be low, it can be lower. So, up to 43% markup, okay, on all the products. Let's say, here, yung Ecosphere natin, yung kanyang distributor price is 32,000. If you sell it, okay, up to 43% markup, so we sell it at 45,000. So 32 plus 45,000 minus 32, you will earn how much? 13,000 pesos retail profit. But let's say, your friend, bumili lang talaga siya, diretso na from the company. Don't worry, you will still get what we call the sharing bonus. The sharing bonus, kapag ka direct to consumer na yung delivery from the company, going to our clients or our business partners, the company will give you extra 5 to 20% sharing bonus. So let's say sa Ecosphere, you will get 4,500, okay, sharing bonus each Ecosphere. So if you have 10, that's 45,000. Very simple to understand. Ang maganda doon, it's weekly payout. So bumili siya ngayon, after a week, deposited na in your account. Makikita mo rin yon sa Nu Skin app. Okay, you have to download the Nu Skin app, and it's real time. The second type of income, we call it a brand representative. This is the part that you establish your own business. So, we have to find 3 types of people in our business. So, meron tayong training program, 1 to 6 months for you to become a brand representative. So, we will look for 3 types of people. Number 1, we look for people who would like to be healthier and who wants to look better. And for people na gusto talaga nila ng infant grade na water, they can choose Ecosphere. Number two, those people who would like to share the product to other people. We call them resellers. Some people, we call them buy and sellers. Okay? So some people, they call it just sharers. Okay? Online and offline. So we look for them. Kasi maraming may kaibigan ako, no, from San Miguel din, single mom siya, tapos nagre-resell talaga siya ng product. She actually lives in the province, and right now she's very happy just by reselling the products. Once you establish your own business, the company will give you extra 5 to 40% building bonus on top of the retail profit and the sharing bonus. And it's also a weekly payout. Now, once you become a brand representative, the income is around 30 to 70,000 pesos. It can be less, it can be more. Pag mas masipag ka, ito yung magandang part. Hindi ibig sabihin na nauna ka, you can become successful more than those people na nahuli. No, it's a legit business. It's actually a very good business. Kung sino yung mas masipag, mas malaking income niya. Bakit 5 to 40%? Kasi the higher the volume, the higher the revenue, the bigger the percentage na ibibigay sa iyo ng company. So around 30 to 70,000 pesos. Question, if you earn extra 70,000 pesos per month, just like me when I was doing it part-time, because I did the business part-time when I was still working, hey, so will you stop doing the business? Of course not. Of course not. So weekly yung payout niya. That's why if you become a leader in our business, this is big sustainable business, global seamless compensation plan, and we have ways on how to scale our business in 54 markets. Ito lang yung gagawin mo. So you will train people how to become brand representative. Of course, hindi lang ikaw yung mag-train yan. Very important yung word na interdependent. Hindi ka independent, hindi ka dependent. Interdependent, because we have a system that will support you online and offline for you to become successful long term. The income is around 100,000, and it actually goes up to 1 million per month or more. It can be less, it can be more. But for you to establish your income, okay, it will take you a couple of years, of course. Pag sinabi sa'yo ng kaibigan mo na madali lang yan, hindi totoo yun. There's no such thing, because success, it's all about hard work. So the company will give you 5 to 10% leading bonus up to 6 generations of successful brand representatives and up. Of course, meron siyang ceiling. Hindi po pwede na up to infinity yung ibibigay niya. Because kinakailangan meron ding safety net. So 5% up to 6 generations. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Let's say I train a person to become a brand rep. Tapos, let's say nasa Bicol siya. I have a friend from Bicol. This real story. So, taga Bicol siya, friend ko siya, and right now she's actually a mom. And then, ginawa niya yung negosyo doon, and right now she's one of our brand representative. So, ginawa niya, meron siyang isang friend na taga Laguna. So, trinain niya rin, and then this person also becomes a brand representative. Anong tawag na sa kanya ngayon? This person becomes a brand partner. So, the average income of a brand partner is around 40,000 per month, more or less. Okay, it can be lower, it can be higher. But if you train another person to become a brand representative, you will be called senior brand partner. The income is around 60,000. But, ito yung magandang part, if you help more people to become a brand representative, you'll become an executive brand partner. If you have 4 executives or more, okay, that's 100,000 per month. Now, the company gives incentive trips. Once you become a 6-figure income earner, we call them stars. So last time, we have Sydney, Australia, then we have Tokyo trip, and right now we have Moscow. And then we have this program called Around the World, all expense paid, first class accommodation, all expense paid for 2 each account. Okay? And last time naalala ko when we went to Europe, 3,700 yung nag-qualify. Right now in Tokyo, 2,400 yung nag-qualify. So if you help more people, and then that person also becomes an executive brand partner, you'll become a brand director. The average income is around 200,000 per month. It can be lower, it can be higher. If you help more people, you become a senior brand director. A senior brand director is around 400,000 per month. It can be lower, it can be higher. I became a senior brand director after 6.5 years. I'm not really fast in the business. May mga kilala ako, it's actually lower. And then, one of the top position of the company, we called it executive brand director. That's around 1 million per month or more. I know a person, okay, who actually earns more. My mentor earns more. Okay, my mentors earns more. But, okay, in my case, I became executive brand director after 9.5 years of doing the business. But the fastest right now in the Philippines, 11 months. Can you imagine 11 months? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, mabagal ako, you can do it more. Okay? Then we have another level, it's called Presidential Director. I call it an Excellence Award. So, Presidential Director is beyond, okay, Executive Brand Director. So, I became a Presidential Director, and then my wife also became a Presidential Director. Magkaiba kami ng account. Yung wife ko, I met her in the business. She graduated from UP. She's with high honors. Okay, and magna cum laude, and then she studied in Japan for a year, and right now she's also one of our presidential director. So we are the only couple in the Philippines na two separate account who became presidential director on a separate account in one home. Okay, so our mission right now is to be a force for good throughout the world by empowering people to improve lives with rewarding based opportunities, innovative products, and an enriching and uplifting culture, one family at a time. So, I am Erwin Agustin, and we are excited and committed to work with you. We have to do this together. Okay, I know you're excited. So, in my case, because of the business, na-bless kami tremendously. Okay? Right now, our son, at age 6, naka 20 plus countries na siya. And this year, magiging 27 countries na yung napuntahan niya. Ako nanatakan yung passport ko at age 24. Siya, 6 years old pa lang, 20 plus countries na. Yung bunso namin, 1 year old, this year, magiging 9 countries na yung napuntahan niya. And one of the reasons bakit ako excited about the business, it's not only us becoming successful, but our life became an inspiration to our friends, to our colleagues. No? And right now, our mission, and we have a lot of people na natulungan na sa negosyo natin, and our mission right now is to help them build a sustainable business, a 6-figure income sustainable business, but to have more quality and quantity time with their family, and eventually help more people and families to do the same. Okay, so one of our top earners, their name is these are the Kishimotos. They started the business when they were already retired, no? And this one of their house in Mercer Island, kapitbahay nila si Bill Gates. They said one thing: nothing happens without a dream. And for me, dream is very important. Maraming tao give up na sa dreams nila. Okay, but for me, okay, as long as you have dreams and you're willing to work hard in your dreams, yes, you can become successful. So how can you start in the business? There are actually 3 ways. You can become a customer. Just get our Velocity package. So you start with our best-selling products, okay, and just be a client. So if you're not yet ready right now, it's okay. Just be our client and then just buy and sell the products. Yung Velocity package, it's composed of feminine wash. We have our Lufra, we have our AP24, and then you can have your Dio, okay? So, then you can get your anti-aging package. You can get your R2, your Y-Span, your Galvanic Spa, or your Lumi Spa. I suggest you can start with the Lumi Spa. Kasi pwede mo na siyang gamitin, pwede mo na siyang pang-demo. Or maybe you can start with the H-Lock R2 if you want to be healthier. Okay? Then, you can start with the Fast Track package. So, ano yung Fast Track package natin? The company right now created a Fast Track package for us to maximize, okay, yung promotional wholesale price. So, let's say you buy Galvanic Spa. Let's say, because Galvanic Spa is 21,500. So, meron siyang sharing bonus sa 3,400. But, if you get the Fast Track package for Galvanic Spa, parang bumili ka ng 4, yung pang 5, libre na. So, makukuha mo na ng 15,500 each. So, we also have Fast Track package for H-Lock, Youth Span, and H-Lock R2, yung H-Lock Duo package natin. If you're liquid, you can get that. So after that, okay, it will fast track your executive franchise program, and then it's also a fast return on investment. And of course, okay, the training program, one thing that we can promise, will be there with you every step of the way. You will have an access on an online and offline team support. And then, one thing I can promise, will be there with you. Okay? I'm excited to work with you, okay, right now, and let's do this together. God bless everyone.